Alrighty guys, what is up? Welcome back to Bloons Tower Defense 6 with Lone Debater 7, and today we're going to be playing another map on hard mode. I think we're going to go in and try to get Hege done on hard, and show you how to do that. So, for this map, since this is a really good place to place a tack shooter, I normally open with a tack shooter, put in faster shooting, and the first, so 101 the tack shooter for my first move, and it's going to be a 102 tack shooter. That's what I do starting off, hard difficulty on Hege. That's what I do every time on Hege, pretty much. You do lose a few lives from these balloons here, since I have the energy shield knowledge point unlocked. I don't really care about that, you just let them leak through, and it's not the end of the world. So, there we go, more are going to start coming in. Just because of the layout of this one, like, you want to wait and try to get a ninja monkey next is kind of the play. If you can't do that, you can place a second tower just to kind of make sure you don't lose more than 25 lives in the round. But there we go. We've got our 2 towers set up here on round 7, so pretty easy. This is how I'm going to open up the map. I open most maps this way, depending on whether or not there's a good spot for the tack shooter. Like this one, you almost have 100% coverage with the tack shooter. We're going to upgrade it to a 202 now, and this should sustain us long enough to get the Adora hero placed on the map, which is 1,080 gold, or coins, whatever this currency is, I don't know. So 1,080 is what we're saving up for, and this is going to be our next tower. Adora hero is really strong. Adora ninja with attack sprayer, really strong. We talked about this last time. That's kind of how I open up most maps, assuming I can find a spot for the attack sprayer. This particular map, what's kind of interesting about it is, well, I guess Easter egg. If you click on the statue, it like rotates. That's kind of fun. But another thing is these hedges do block view. So I'm just using the sniper to show you. So this guy can't see through everywhere. Like, this is kind of a cheeky spot. So where the hedges split, there's a little bit of view range. So like putting a sniper up in here actually is pretty good if you're just trying to cover this little section. But anyway, bear that, like, there are walls that prevent your towers from popping, so bear that in mind. I'm going to place our Adora right here, right at the front. I believe as she levels up, she does get increased range, so eventually I think she'll probably end up ranging out about here, but she's our lead popping power, so I want that towards the front of the map. This guy, we're going to leave. We're going to get our ninja upgraded, so he's a 201. We could actually go 301 here, and I think I probably will, just because the range is limited on these. They don't have like a large swath of track, but that's fine. We're gonna do this. Okay, easy enough. Now we're gonna transition into the money-making phase. We're gonna be building banana farms, and we're gonna try to get 4 basic, no upgrade banana farms placed on the map, and that's our next play. I do this that way I have enough money to get, like, tier 3s, tier 5 towers up and running early. So I always spend the 50 cash to buy a banana farmer. I wish you could buy it, like, just as a tower placeable in-game instead, so you don't have to waste your special currency on it, but it's okay. I'm still okay spending 50 on a banana farmer, because I'm still making 150 more in addition to the cost of the farmer every time I win a map. So, or win a hard map, I guess. So, I'm okay with that. It's fine. If you play like Impoppable, you make even more. If you play alternate balloons round, you make even more. So, like, it sucks that it costs, you know, monkey money as opposed to just the coins, but it isn't the end of the world. It's still doable, you know. By the time these are, like, if you're playing easy, we're almost done with easy, so there's no point to build these. If you're playing medium, you don't necessarily need to build these this early either. But anyway, that's fine. Do what you want with your farms. If you don't understand how to use them, like, you should try to learn. I don't know exactly how to do that for you at this point. I might make a video about them at some point in time. But now that we've got our farms up, we're going to start beelining a middle path Druid. So we're going to get this jungle bounty up and running. This guy is in range of 4 banana farms here, so that's going to really help this guy's ability that you get when we spend the 54k. So that is our next move. We're going to upgrade this guy to attack sprayer first. We're going to get call drops as well, just for some extra cleanup since some of these guys were getting through. So this one says he's in range of the farmer, but he's not quite in the range of the farmer. That's annoying. So this guy is going to end up being a bank, I think, because I don't want to have to pick up the drops. That's why I use the farmer. So, yeah, by turning him into a bank, he no longer drops stuff, so that's going to be the plan with this guy. First, I want to get Jungle's Bounty unlocked on this guy, because that's going to help us scale back the money faster. So here's 5,400. It's a pricey upgrade, for sure, but worth doing, nonetheless. We're going to put down our bomb tower, get him upgraded. Shit, well, Moab got through. We lost. JK. We shouldn't have spent it there. We should have put down the bomb tower first. Yep. Well, that sucks. Okay. Yeah, we rushed the Druid stuff too fast, and that is my mistake. So I'm going to try positioning this guy a little bit farther back, because I think that's a little bit better position for this tower, and then we'll do even more attacks. But the opening's going to be the same, so I might cut this out and just skip straight forward to the to round 40, because I'm going to play it basically the same way, except I won't have a Jungle's Bounty up. I'll have a middle path cannon tower, so I might do that just so you don't have to watch the same thing. You know what I mean? Anyway, here we go. It's doing its deal. So we'll see you in a couple minutes when we're back at round 40. Alrighty guys, so I'm just coming back in at round 34. This is basically where the strategy is deviating from that first 6 minutes of the episode. So we've got our 4 farms, we've got our Druid placed. Now we are going to go for a cannon tower next, as opposed to upgrading stuff. On the Druid, more specifically. I forgot to buy a banana farmer before starting this round, so that's my mistake. Not a big deal though. So there we go, we've got a 2-3 cannon tower placed now. So now we don't have to worry about round 40. It'll be easy for us. So we're going to upgrade our Druid just like last time. He's still in range of 4 farms. Since I don't need space for the banana farmer now, this actually will be a little bit better for us, I think. Because getting the bottom path, getting 1 tick into that is really useful on these Druids because it increases their range. But when you get Jungle's Bounty, it also increases their range, so just bear that in mind. This guy has 4, but even if I place a guy over here, he'll probably end up getting at least 3, if not 4, by the time he's fully upgraded. So, yeah. Anyway. In addition, this Druid Tower does provide some popping ability for us, so see there on round 40 we were able to clear it. We didn't quite die because of our energy shield, and that will regenerate up our 25 lives, so it's not a big deal. That's all we needed to do in order to clear that. So now that we've got our first Druid up, which Jungle's Bounty, so middle path, we can go in, and the next move is probably going to be getting camo detection, assuming we don't lose. Yeah, we should be fine. But we did lose a fair amount of lives, so I'm going to build a village. Get him right here. Bigger radius jungle jumps, and then we're going to get radar scanner next. Just so I can have all my towers able to pop camos. I should have done this a little bit sooner. Like, I might have been able to get that up before that camo round, but that's fine. Our energy shield did seem to regenerate, though, so that's kind of cool. We'll have a few extra lives anyway. But I think this setup that we've got now should be able to deal with most everything. Like, if we're really... What I might do, just because we've had a couple times where, like, a few stray balloons were able to pop through and it, like this kind of thing. So I'm going to upgrade this guy because we can afford it. I'm going to upgrade all the towers I have and just see if I still have that problem. If I do, I'm going to build, well, I'm going to place down a spike factory now and just have them up in the back, giving us a little bit of cleanup just in case something slips through. It's not a bad call. Like, if you're unsure if your setup is going to be able to, like, stop any balloons from getting past, you know, up to round 80. You know, play this by ear. You don't always have to put this down. But if you're unsure, placing one of these guys down really helps you. So, like, the Druid is providing some cleanup, but if they were yellow balloons and they hit all this, they'd still pop. They wouldn't get through. So, anyway. We're going to get Overdrive on this guy. We could get Primary Training as well. That will buff the primary towers in that radius. So there's that. And I think we're going to place our Super Monkey. And since he's in range of the village, we're going to go ahead and upgrade the middle path first. Then we're going to get him upgraded on the top path. And get a Sun Avatar. Because it seems like we need the DPS at this point. Normally I try to get a couple Druids up. So we'll probably make this a Plasma Monkey first. Or, well, maybe if I actually use the ability, it might be a little bit different. So let's just see if we can get this guy to where we need him on the ability first. Then we'll upgrade to a Plasma Monkey, because we should be able to make it through the next couple of rounds without a Plasma Monkey, just based off of the other towers we have at T4. So we're going to try that. So there we go. Now we've got 2 middle path Druids set up, so we'll get 1200 every round. I think, let's see, we're round 56. I think it's like 63 is pretty tough. So we're going to save the cash here for a minute and get Plasma unlocked on this guy. Just for the extra damage, we want it now. So there we go. We're going to place this one. Yeah, I think that's fine. They don't have to be in range of all the farms. It's okay if they're not. The ability just gives you more cash if they are in range of more farms. So, like, this guy's in range of 4. This guy's in range of 4. This guy will probably be in range of 3. So, not optimal, but it's good enough for what we're trying to do. We just want the ability anyway, because it'll add an extra 600 that we get every once in a while. So, that's my plan. I'm going to build our Druid count up to about 5. And then we're going to start upgrading the banana farms. That way we generate even more cash. And I'm going to make these banks, I think, just because I don't want to sit here and have to collect money. I want to be able to see the screen and stuff like that. So that's the plan, but we'll see. We may not even do that just because it's so late at this point that it doesn't necessarily, like, it's not going to benefit us all that much. So there we go. We've got 4 Druids. Yeah. Okay. So that cleared decently well. What I am... Well, the Druids are actually doing a fair amount of cleanup now. Now that we've got 4 of them, like, these guys actually do damage quite a bit. So I am going to place another Super Monkey back here, and we're going to make him a top path just for some additional pop power. I'm going to get Laser Blast first, and I am ultimately going to make him a Dark Knight Super Monkey. I normally put a Dark Knight down anyway, just to deal with Moabs when I'm going past round 80, but it's definitely a nice tower to have if you're, like, the past couple rounds we had a couple things get through. Granted, those are around 63 and 64, I think, and those just have a lot of balloons. I think it's like clusters of 100 ceramics or something like that, or 50 ceramics. I forget what the actual numbers are, but anyway. So there we go. That's all upgraded. I'm going to throw down another Druid because I want 5. Is this guy in range? Okay, so these ones are only in range of 3. But that's okay. So, just like that, like, once you have 5 of these, basically every time your ability recharges, you can almost afford to build another one. So that's what you want. It scales really well. That's why banana farms and Druids set up like this. So 4 banana farms, 5 Druids. Just crazy strong at generating cash. In my experience, anyway. So, alright, we're gonna restart that. We got another knowledge point. We'll spend that after the round, probably. But... And we might show you what we're gonna spend it on as well. I think I'm working on getting a, like, monkey money perk or something like that. I forget what it does, actually. We'll talk about it once we get there, I suppose. So, we could, at this point, we've got a fair amount of cash. We could start upgrading these banana farms. Instead, it is around 72 out of 80. So, I'm not too worried about it. I'm not going to, because it's not going to benefit us all that much. But if we were playing to, like, round 100, I would definitely upgrade these, since I don't have a farmer, into banks. If I did have a farmer, I'd go top path and get banana plantations, just because the money gain at that point is worth the investment. So bear that in mind. Banana farms are a little bit tricky, just because you have to know whether or not it's worth the money to actually place them. But there we go, we got our Dark Knight up. And we might be able to get the Sun Avatar up before round 80. I'm not 100% on that. It does kind of depend. We need to generate about 10,000 of these coins right here in order to do that. But it's fine. It'll be alright. But I would, like, part of me really wants to have the Sun Avatar up before the Zom, just so we can get some good popping in. And then if it pops, you know, at the end of this dude's range or something, the Dark Knight will clean up after that. Is kind of my thought. I don't know. I could be wrong on that, but whatever. It's fine. We may also, like, we'll probably be able to afford the Sun Avatar upgrade, and then we might be able to build another cannon tower. So I'll probably build another cannon tower back here to deal with the Zom, is my thought. So there's that. Cool. And we still got plenty of cash. So, like, we could even throw down another Super Monkey if we really wanted to be lush about it. But I'm just going to throw down a cannon. We're going to get middle path, bigger bombs, just for some extra Moab pop right there. And I think that's going to be enough to deal with round 80, honestly. Round 78 and 79 do have a lot of balloons, so that is worth mentioning. You do want to kind of prepare for those. They're relatively difficult rounds, I guess. I don't think they're difficult because I played it so much, but if you're newer to the game, those are the rounds that'll kill your run. So bear that in mind. And not that, I mean, you saw, I lost the first time playing through on round 40, so sometimes it just happens. You think, like, I don't know. Sometimes it just happens, and that's okay. It's not the end of the world. Playing more rounds does help you get better at the game, just in general. So it's alright if you have to play through the first 40 rounds a few times, because then you'll get better at opening up new games, you know? So trades off. But there we go. We got the Hege map beat on hard difficulty. Not too bad, not too bad. We're going to go in and check the knowledge tree real fast. So if we go to magic, this is what I'm looking at. So I want to get the monkey money perk. You get 10% extra monkey money, so this currency, from game wins on any difficulty. So that'll increase how fast we build this up by 10%. So I'm gonna get that perk. And I do use the alchemist as well, so I might continue going down this alchemist path because I do place those relatively often to buff my towers. I could get this Druid stuff because I think this one right here decreases the cost to get to cash generation by 100, which doesn't sound like a lot, and realistically it's not that much, but it's a round earlier. You can think of it like that. 100 gold is how much you get every time you beat a round in Bloons, so if you save 100 gold on an upgrade, you could get it, you know, just on a base theoretical level 1 round earlier. So that I guess that's what they're thinking is. Anyway, we got the map beat on hard. We perked our knowledge, kind of showed that off. I think we're going to wrap it up here for today. If you did enjoy the episode, be sure to leave a comment down below, like the video, and consider subscribing to my channel if you are interested in more Bloons Tower Defense 6 and other gaming content, because I do upload almost daily and intend to continue doing so. But guys, with that being said, until next time, this has been Lone Debater 7, and we will see ya.